तत्र पूर्वं भो भगो अगो अपूर्वस्य योषि इत्यस्य विषये हरिसर्वेषां तत्समाप्य तोरोरादप्लुते तत्समाप्य हशिच्च इत्यासीत् अतोरोरप्लुदादप्लुते इति षष्ठाध्याये अनन्तरं हशिच अपि अनन्तरं तस्मादनन्तरं भवति सूत्रं हशिच इति उकारादेश उत्वं भवति अत्र राम उ रामो अस्ति तथैव हशिपरेपि उत्वं भवति मनोहरम् इत्यादि उदाहरणम् अस्ति। अनन्तरं मौनस्वरः पदान्तमकारस्य हलिपरे अनुस्वारः इदं वनं किं हसति सुलभमासीत्। अनन्तरं नश्चापदान्तस्य झलि अत्र पदान्तमकारस्य विषये उच्यते। अनन्तरं नश्चापदान्तस्य झलि इत्यत्र अपदान्तस्य पदमध्ये मकारः अस्ति नकारपि नकार अपि अत्र योजितः अस्ति। केवलं मकारोऽपि नास्ति परन्तु नकारोऽपि अपदान्ते अस्ति चेत् तर्हि झलिपरे किं भवति अनुस्वारः भवति। पयांसि श्रेयांसि मनांसि धनूंसि आकंस्यते इत्यादयः। अनन्तरं गमो रस्वादचि गमन्नित्यम् इत्यत्र रस्वात् प्रयागम् तदन्तात् पदात् परस्य च गमनागमः स्यात्। नित्यम् इत्युक्ते सर्वदा अत्र एतत् अस्य विषये अस्य नित्यम् इत्युक्ते अर्थः कः इति विविधानि मतानि सन्ति विविधा पण्डितानां यत् तत्र गम् नित्यम् इत्युक्ते सर्वदा इत्यपि भवति अथवा प्रायेण बहुशः इत्यपि भवति। यथा प्रत्यङ्गात्मासु गुणेषु तस्मिन् अस्ति लिखन् नास्ति इत्युक्ते सर्वत्र नित्यं भवति। द्वित्वं कस्य नकारस्य णकारस्य नकारस्य नकारस्य द्वित्वं भवति डबलिङ्ग्। बट कुत्र नित्यं कथं नित्यं सर्वत्र भवत्येव परन्तु कदाचित् सूत्रेषु एव तत्र कदाचित् न भवति। यथा इको यण् अचेति यण् अचेति अत्र यण् अचि तस्य तत्रापि अस्य प्रसक्तिः भवति परन्तु यण् तथा यण् इति प्रत्याहारः तत्तु लौकिकपदं नास्ति यण् इति व्याकरणे एव प्रयोगः प्रत्याहाररूपेण इति कृत्वा यण् अचेत् यणचि एव अस्ति। तादृश तादृशेषु उदाहरणेषु किं भवति तत्र न दृश्यते द्वित्वं। यथा सनादिप्रत्ययाः सन्ति परन्तु यत्र सन्नन्त अस्ति तत्र द्वित्वं भवति। सन्नन्तपदं सन्नन्त तत्र द्वित्वम् अस्ति। सनादि तत्र द्वित्वं नास्ति इति कुत्रचित् नित्यम् इत्युक्ते प्रायेण तत्र प्रत्याहारेषु द्वित्वं न दृश्यते परन्तु सर्वत्र द्वित्वं दृश्यते। कदा नकारयोः पूर्वं तेभ्यः पूर्वम् ह्रस्व स्वरः अस्ति चेत् प्रश्नः।
Namaskara.
Namaskara.
I got two doubts from the last class. I don't know whether I am justified to ask doubts since I did not attend the last session. Anyway, I was going through the video and I tried to follow it maximum. From that, I got one doubt from Manaswara. Here the example in which it is given, Pavam plus Harati is gives to Pavam Harati. This actually my doubt is here m is already that also is anuswara, and papam it's another way of writing that anuswara. Then what is the difference between this papam harati and papam harati? How it is differentiated? What is the difference between the two?
Okay. Yeah, I mean, this was discussed, but you are most welcome to ask, because this has to be very clear to everyone.
There, that's why. Yeah.
No, that's fine. That's fine. Yeah, please ask. So, so who wants to explain this?
Mahodaya, I think the meaning is the same. Meaning doesn't change. It's just the way we pronounce it. Instead of the halant ma, we just pronounce the anuswara, which is just a nasal sound. That's what I understand.
Yeah, that's right. But way you pronounce it, yeah, can you demonstrate it how, or explain it more to how?
So with the halant ma, it would be papam harati. Whereas in the anuswara, it would be papam harati.
Anuswara.
Papa harati.
Papa?
Papa harati.
Yeah, that is close enough. Anybody want to be a little bit more precise explanation?
I didn't exactly understand what now they told.
Anyone else?
I can. Yeah. So when we say papam harati, makara is pronounced at the end very clearly. Whereas when we convert it to anuswara, it follows the hal akshara for after that para halvana. So if it is like chakara, it will become papancha. Versus if it is hakara here, papam va, it's almost sounds like a vakara. So it follows that varga. Is that correct? Understand?
Yeah. Yeah. Anybody want to add anything to this? Yeah, that's good. Anyone? Any other want to add something or any other comments? When
you pronounce papam harati, you close your lips, close your mouth, and then when you say papam harati, you don't close your lips.
Okay. So one difference now there.
Yes.
Yes,
sir.
Now this papam, the lower one, papam harati, this is the non-sandhi form. Non-sandhi means when sandhi occurs? When does the sandhi occur?
Papam plus harati.
No. Yeah, that is bad. But let's go back to our basic rule of sandhi. 99%. The sandhi.
When it's in closeness, when you say papam harati, there is a gap time.
Right. Papam harati, there is a gap. Samhita nasti, there is a pause here. Slight pause. Karta Moda, that you know, right? For sandhi.
Yeah.
For sandhi, the gap means where? What gap we are talking about? Is it in writing or pronunciation? Or both?
In pronunciation.
What about writing?
Writing as well.
So, vastutaha, writing doesn't matter. Okay? Writing is just for our understanding. If I write, let's say, if I use my pen, if I write like this is same as writing the one before separately. There is nothing this writing has two different words, or two different words means what? In Devanagari we are showing them with a gap in that horizontal line below which these letters are hanging. That is the Devanagari. So either you can write it like this with a break in that horizontal line, or this is also same, and if you close it, it is also same, at least in Sanskritam. There is no difference in pronunciation also. So these are two different words, papam, and there is a gap, and there is harati. How do we know? This is the rigor in Sanskritam, or the logic in Sanskritam which is applied. It doesn't matter how you write it. It is all about pronunciation. When we write it like this, we in the sense, person who is writing this or who wants to express his thoughts is clearly indicating that there is a ma. Ma means what? It is a makara has to be pronounced. He is indicating that. So when he is indicating papam, then obviously there is going to be closure of the lip, and there is a pause will be introduced there automatically. Papam harati. Papam harati. Okay, so whether you close this horizontal line or not, it doesn't matter. So that is one thing. And in fact, many of the old books and manuscripts you will see like that. There is no break in the horizontal lines. It goes till the end. So you will have to figure out, understand which are the two different words. Sometimes it becomes difficult to understand what they have written, right? If there is no gap in between. But that is how it is. So if you know the language, one would understand it. That is the idea. Anyway, so papam harati. Now, second thing, Karta Mahodaya. So I think you said makara is also anuswara or something, and this is also anuswara. That's not right? What is makara? Makara is not anuswara.
But it is not ma, it is not ma.
Ma only, ma. It is ma. What is it? Is it anuswara? What is it? This ma and this bindu, they are not same, right? What are they called? What is this called and what is this called?
That's where I think I made a mistake, because I was always thinking that papam is the papam and it's the anuswara. That's what exactly I was thinking.
Now
I slowly understand that.
But what is it called? What is it called and what is this called?
That is called anuswara.
Which one?
That you have written a circle there.
No, circle is anuswara. And what is this one? Makara.
Ma is just makara.
No, what is it called? Is it anuswara? Yeah, makara is correct. But as far as the sthanam is concerned, in the Vyanjanam, what is it, sthanam?
Sthanam is oshta.
Oshta. Is it just oshta? Pa is also oshta. Pa, pha, ba, bha, all are oshta. What is special about ma?
This oshta, while we use oshta for pronouncing ma, we use nose also.
Yeah, right. So that is the difference, or that is the speciality of ma. Oshta and anuswara. Oh, sorry, not anuswara. Oshta and nasika. Oshta and nose, both. That is why it's called anunasika. Anunasika. So anunasika, there are 5. Ngama, ngayama, nana, all are anunasika.
Yeah.
But the difference between them is, additional to nasika, there is oshta here. In case of na, additional to nasika, there is danta. In case of nga, additional to nasika, there is kantha. So each anunasika has an addition sthana to it. So ma is oshta plus nasika. So it is anunasika, and this is anuswara. So two different sounds. They are completely two different sounds. They are not same. So if we understand that, then this understanding of this is easy. Papam harati, papam harati. So here, when we say anunasika, which is ma, oshtha plus ma, like other oshtha varanaha, किं भवति ओष्ठयोः स्पर्शनं भवति परस्परं यथा म म सो ओष्ठ वी आर क्लोजिंग म पापम पापम देन हरति पापम हरति now when this anuswara again note that anuswara how to pronounce it, it is pure nasika. Its sthanam is pure nasika. There is no other sthanam. It is shuddha nasika. Kevalam nasika. So, it is not, yeah, you can say it sounds like va, but it is not va. And also I heard that in case of ma, we close the mouth. In case of anuswara, we don't close the mouth. That is partially true. Now, when we say anuswara, ma, yeah, when we say anunasika, yes, mouth is closed. Papam harati. Now, anuswara, because it is shuddha nasika, there is no about oshtha or mouth. You can pronounce anuswara with closed mouth also, with open mouth also. It doesn't matter. Because the air has to come purely through nose. Whether your mouth is open or not, air is not going to pass through it. So, with closed mouth also, you can pronounce anuswara by passing the air through nose only. Like if you close the mouth and say with the nose, that is anuswara.
That's true.
And you can open the mouth, it doesn't matter. So it's the same thing. So because the air has to pass through only nose. So that is the distinction between the anuswara and the makara. So when we know that, it is clear. Now, for pronouncing anuswara, what is the anuswara, how it is pronounced? First of all, it is anuswara. Swarat anantaram uchcharyate iti anuswaraha. Anuswaraha. Swarat anantaram uchcharyate. So before that there should be a swara. Like here there is akara. Papa, then there is akara, then there is anuswara. Papam. And then after that there is a halvarna. Some halvarna. So it cannot be at the end of a padam. If it is the end of the padam, then it becomes makar. It is we cannot easily pronounce anuswara because it has to come to an end. So papam, it becomes, then the pronunciation and the sthana, everything, the sound itself changes to an anunasika, papam. But if it is followed by a hal, the vyanjanam, then there is a possibility of anuswara there. When there is a samhita, papam harati, okay, papam harati. So, papam harati, papam atva vahanam chalati. Note that we'll study some more, then we'll study some more sutras where there is another alternate form for this also. But right now we can assume this. Papam harati, vahanam chalati. Okay?
What? Yes.
But important is two things. One is samvita, closeness.
Yes.
So if you, and papam harati, when you, again, there is no need to break while writing. There is no need to break this horizontal line. If you write it like this, same thing. Papam harati. Just because there is a break in the line, don't think that there is a gap there while pronunciation. Papam Don't stop there. Harati. The papam harati. Okay.
So basically, the sutram Manuswara is basically the purpose is to convert Anuswara into Anunasaka into Anuswara. That is the only purpose for this.
Anunasaka means makara only.
Yes.
Anunasaka makara to Anuswara when there is a samvita.
Yes. Okay, there is a samvita. Right. I got one more doubt.
And that also padanta makarasya. Okay.
Yes.
And there is apadanta is the next one. Nascha padantasya jhali, that talks about apadanta. Madhya asti.
I got the doubt from Nascha Padanta especially. I got one. 8324. Here, one example, we have shown Chandas plus E, and which gives to Chandans plus E, which again give to Chandam, a space is there, is E, is written and then E. Here, how Chandans has become Chandams?
Which one? Chandan?
Yes, Chandans. The second step is Chandans. And third step is Chandams. That's where I doubt how this Chandans has become Chandams.
This one? Are you talking like this or not?
You are writing in me, I cannot see this. Chanda, yes. First is Chandans E. Then comes Chandam. Then is Chandam. Next step is Chandam is.
So we are not worried about this one, Chandans E. So our interest is in this one. Chandan plus C. We are interested in this Chandan plus C. So now we want to see what happened to this Nakara. What happens to this Na. So Nascha Padantasya Jhali. So this one say Apadantasya Nasya. Atra Nakara asti Nasya. Apadante Padante Nasti Madhya asti. So Madhya asti. So then this Nakara changes to Anuswara when it is followed by Jhalvarna. What is Jhalvarna? That you already looked up, I think. What is Jal? So this is Sakara is one of the Jal because the Ushman Varna. So iti Jhalvarna. Chandan plus C. Chandan C. So Nakara changes to Anuswara.
In Chandam's E, I am not seeing any Chal. Sutra Chal is not followed.
No, but I am not understanding why are you saying Chandan's E? Why are you separating E?
That's what.
So here Sakara is C is Sa plus E.
Yeah, C.
So this Sa is Chal, right? After Na there is a Sa.
Sa is Chal. Yes. Okay. I think it's clear now.
We have to see what is after Na, what is not after what is Sa.
Yes. But I must be clear. And
I think the confusion comes because only for Ikara, when we write, it looks like Ikara is the first one, even though it's not. That might be the confusion.
Okay. And if you write it like this, is appears to be first one.
That is plus E.
Yeah, I think this is the only way where it comes first because Akara, Ikara, Ukara, everything, the Hal Varna comes first, then followed by the. That might be his confusion.
Yeah. So this is plus E.
Sir, Nam plus Syadi is, okay, we are getting Nam Syadi is correct? Nam Syadi.
Now Syati. Correct.
Okay, Nam Syadi.
Now plus Syati. Now Syati.
Okay, sir, you can continue. Now I got clear.
So Gama so it is a doubling. धन्यवादः अनन्तरं अत्र अस्ति विसर्जनीयस्य सः विसर्गस्य सकारः आदेशः स्यात् करिपरे so खरवसानयोः विसर्जनीयः आसीत् पूर्वं राइट खर तथा अवसानयोः विसर्जनीयः इति पूर्वमासीत् सूत्रं विरोधसूत्रं खरवसानयोः विसर्जनीयः विरोध खरवसानयोः विसर्जनीयः करिपरे अवसाने च रेफस्य विसर्गः स्यात् so we had तत्पूर्वं किम् आसीत्
खरवसानयोः विसर्जनीयः 8315
ससुषोरुः तस्य किं भवति सकारस्य रेफे परिवर्तनं यथा बालकस् बालकर् भवति अनन्तरं खरवसानयोः विसर्जनीयः 8315 किं वदति करिपरे अवसाने च रेफस्य विसर्गः स्यात् यथा बालकस् अस्ति चेत् बालकर् भवति अवसाने अस्ति चेत् अवसाने इत्युक्ते अन्ते तस्मादनन्तरं किमपि नास्ति अथवा संहिता नास्ति तदा बालकर् तत्र रेफस्य स्थाने विसर्जनीयः भवति आदेशः अथवा खरिपरे खर् अस्ति चेत् अनन्तरं यथा मुनिर् करोति मुनिः करोति इति अभवत् तथैव बालकस् बालकर् करोति बालकः करोति इति अभवत् इति खर्वसाने विसर्जनीयस्य विषये चर्चा जाता पूर्वं यथा रेफस्य स्थाने खरिपरे अवसाने च इति इदानीं विसर्जनीयस्य सः इति उच्यते विसर्गस्य इदानीं विसर्गः अभवत् बालक अत्र बालस् तत्र इति बालर् तत्र इति ससुषुरु इति बालर् तत्र अभवत् अनन्तरं बालः तत्र इति खरवसानयोः विसर्जनीयः इत्यस्मात् सूत्रात् बालः तत्र इति अभवत् इदानीं परे खर् अस्ति इति कारणात् विसर्जनीयस्य सः इति भवति विसर्जनीयः पुनः विसर्गस्य स्थाने किं भवति सकारादेशः भवति पुनः इट् वेंट बैक टू वेयर इट वाज बिफोर बालः तत्र पुनः बालस्तत्र सो दिस इज द फाइनल फॉर्म नाउ बालस्तत्र ससजुषोरुः changed it to refa so how did this balas came this we talked about right this is pratipadikam plus supratyaya prathama vibhakti ekavachana pratyaya su iti so this changed it to balas this is our starting point pratipadikam plus prathama vibhakti ekavachanam tasya supratyaya su iti tasya balas iti rupam balas so if we start from here sasashishoruh tasmat सूत्रात् बालर् रेफादेशः now बालर् पुनः खरवसानयोः विसर्जनीयः खर् अनन्तरमस्ति इति कारणात् विसर्गादेशः बालः तत्र पुनः इदानीं किमुच्यते विसर्जनीयस्य सः विसर्गः विसर्गस्य स्थाने सकारादेशः सः इति सकारादेशः इति बालस् इति पुनः विसर्गस्य स्थाने सकारादेशः भवति बालस्तत्र इति अन्तिमरूपम् तथैव मुनिस् प्लश्च मडर्च मुनिः च so this we know like ससुषोरुः खरवसानयोः विसर्जनीयस्य सः okay now this is not final because there is a cha afterwards which we know because we know shana right shanaschu so we get the next form here for munishcha but in case of balas tatra there is no shanaschu shanashtu अवकाशः तत्र किम् एतदेव अन्तिमं रूपं बालस्तत्र. Any question here? This should be simple. अत्र अवसाने इति नास्ति. खरवसानयोः विसर्जने इति आसीत्. तत्र किमासीत्? अवसाने अपि खर् अवसाने, खरिपरे अवसाने च रेफस्य स्थाने विसर्ग आदेशः इत्यासीत्. इदानीमत्र अवसानं नास्ति, केवलं खरिपरे. तो अवसाने अस्ति चेत् विसर्गस्य स्थाने सकारादेशः न भवति. अवसानम् अस्ति चेत् विसर्गः एव तिष्ठति. यथा बालस् बालस् बालर् बालः केवल अवसाने अस्ति चेत्. इदानीं खरि परे अस्ति इति कारणात् अथवा खर्वर्णः परे अस्ति इति कारणात् विसर्जनीयस्य सकारादेशः. No question? किं किं भवति अत्र? यशस्तस्य प्रक्रिया कथं भवति? Anybody? Sheila Bhagini, are you there?
Yes, Mahoday, I'm here.
Yeah, so what happens here? This is the Yashasyati Prathama Vyakti Ekvachana Rupam after adding the Supratyaya. So now what happens? Yashas Tasya.
I will try, Mahoday. I have been missing a lot of classes, but let me try.
Same like what we discussed here. Go with same road.
Halanta Sakara will change to Ra. Yasar Tasya.
Sasajishoruhu.
Sasajishoruhu. Then Halanta Sakara will change into.
So when we say Halanta Sakara, Sakara means Halanta eva.
Okay. Sakara will change into Sakara will change into Rakara, and then another step, Rakara will change into Visarga. So yes, Yasaha Tasya.
So Refa or Rakara, when you said Rakara, which is Ref, which is called Refa, Refa will change into Visarga. Which sutram? Karavasanayoh Visarjaniyah. Because there is a Kar Varnaha asti pareti. Karavasanayoh Visarjaniyah. Yashaha Tasya. Anantaram kim? What is the next step?
And then Visarjani Yasya Sutra comes, and then Sa comes back because Ta is there.
So Yashastasya.
Yashastasya.
Okay. So yeah, you can see. Let's see if there is any example here. Let's see here. Okay. But you see that this is a common one, right? We see this in many places, like very common one. Anyother udaharanam? Any other example can you give? Yeah, Meenakshi Bhagini. So many examples. Huh?
Manaspapam.
Manastapah. We have got that. Takara asti anantaram khar varna. Shirastranam. And so note that this here Sasajishuru Sakara changing to this Refa, then Visarga, then again Sakara. So what is the point in that? If it is going to be same thing again, why do you want this in between, right? That is something you can think about. Why do we need these additional steps in between? And this is Sasajishuru, why do we need that? This is a what is this? Balas plus Tatra. Sakara asti. The moon. Pratipadikam. Huh?
Yes, Samhita is found there.
Yeah, Samhita Sarvatra asti. Samhita Sarvatra.
No, Balas plus Tatra, if we say there is no Samhita is involved. Balas Tatra is Samhita is involved there.
But no, the other thing is that these other sutras come into picture to take care of other conditions. So because Panini Ashtadhyayi goes in that, it's composed in that style, right? Because on the top level, he defines one common sutra, and then there are different conditions around that. It's not just for each condition, he is not going to make one sutra separately, as far as possible. So this is like a top level Sasajuru, search engines to Refa, that is a top level. So now, and if that can be applied to, that is applied to generally, for all the conditions. Now, if it is a Kharvarna, if it is Mruduvarna, if it is something else, what is going to happen? So all those things are defined by other sutras. Otherwise, he has to make only this sutra for Khar. After this Pratipadikam plus Ekavachana, Pratmavibhakti Ekavachana Pratyaya, if there is a Kharvarna, what should happen? That is a separate sutra. If it is Bhavachana, what is separate sutra? Like that. Keep on making sutra. You use a lot of sutras then. Now, the another udaharanam asti punar tatra किं भवति
Punah Tatra. Punah Tatra.
Katham. What is the step by step? Step by step sutras. Meenakshi Bhagini asti किं? Prata.
आमां महोदय अहम् अस्मि.
So how do we start this? Punar tatra. Punar iti कीदृशं पदमस्ति? अव्ययम्. पुनर् इति. पुनरेव तस्य प्रातिपदिकं. पुनर्. तत्र प्रथमाविभक्ति एकवचनप्रत्ययस्य योजनं भवति सु इति, परन्तु तस्य लोपः भवति. So because it is अव्ययम्, तस्य लोपः भवति इति कारणात् न श्रूयते सकारात्र. न श्रूयते इत्युक्ते न दृश्यते लेखनेपि. तत्र पुनर्रित्येव रूपं प्रथमाविभक्ति एकवचनम् अत्र ससजुषोरुः अस्य प्रसक्तिः नास्ति because there is no sakar at the end here, no sakara because of the vibhakti, so there is no sakar. Now karavasana visarjineha bhavati tat punaha atra anantaram visarjaniyasya saha balah tatra become balas tatra tateva punaha tatra becomes punas tatra punar tatra punastatra punaha tatra punastatra punastatra iti antimam rupam. निर्मला भगिनी इदानीं किं भवति पुनर् प्लस् च पुनः च अनन्तरं punas plus cha. So now what? So and cha. This is the final. So it becomes punas. Punas plus cha. एतत् अन्तिमं रूपमस्ति किम्? श्चत्वम्. So like munischa, punascha, punascha. Punascha. Ramas टीकते. टीकते means गच्छति. Okay. Ramas टीकते. किं भवति मीनाक्षी भगिनी?
प्रथमं तु ससजुषोरुः वर्तते. रामर् टीकते. अनन्तरं रामस् टीकते. रामः टीकते.
रामः.
And then Ramas टीकते. And then
Ramas. सूत्रं ससजुषोरुः अनन्तरम् एतत् सूत्रं किं? विसर्गः.
ष्टुत्वसन्धि.
रेफस्य स्थाने विसर्गः.
करवसानयोर्विसर्जनीयः.
करवसानविसर्जनीयः. अनन्तरं रेफ विसर्गस्य स्थाने सकारः अत्र अस्ति. अनन्तरं
ष्टुत्वम् आगच्छति. अनन्तरं रामष्टीकते.
सूत्रं ष्टुनाष्टुः. रामष्टीकते. अत्र टकार अस्ति. सकार टकारयोः योगः अस्ति इति कारणात् दन्त्यसकारस्य स्थाने षकारादेशः. ष्टुत्वं किमर्थं ष्टुत्वसन्धिसूत्रम् अनन्तरम् अस्ति 334 विसर्जनीयस्य ष्टुत्वं though we studied it first, right, like where do we study atra ष्टुत्व 8441 Shtunastu 8441, so they are coming near the end 8441. So this is 8334 visarjaniyasya saha. So ष्टुत्वं is still waiting ahead, okay, for in that assembly line. So this goes further. One is cha and ramas tikate. So they proceed further, and down the line they see that 8441, 8442, right? Or what is that? Right. 8440, 8441. So whatever is applicable there, it is applied. So that condition is satisfied, so they do their work. Okay. Next one. Sharpare visarjaniyaha. So one more example I would like to, because we took very simple example. Balas, manis, like ekvachanam. What is a bahuvachanam? Like a balaka, balakaha, which is balakas, purvam. Balakas, balakas, taranti. तदा किं भवति अन्तिमरूपं जय महोदय अन्तिमरूपं किं भवति
The first is going to go to Balakar, and then Karasa is going to be Balakaha. So Balakaha, and then so and then it's going to come back Sa from the Visarjaniyasya.
So thirdly
Balakasta. So Shtunas.
So balakas taranti.
Balakas taranti.
Final. This is the final. Balakas taranti. No, Karipare Visarjaniyasya saha Karipare Samhita asti chet iti uktam asti atra. So there should be Samhita and there should be Karvarna later. No, Karvarna could be anything. What are the Karvarnas?
Kapha chatata, chatata, chatatapa.
So if you look at that's right. But if
प्रथम द्वितीय स्तंभः अपि च ऊष्माणः
प्रथम द्वितीय स्तंभ वर्गीय व्यञ्जनेषु इत्युक्ते क ख
हकारं विहाय ऊष्माणः
क ख च छ ट ठ त थ प फ अनन्तरं श ष स इति त्रयः ऊष्माणः. So now in this example, so we are just looking at like one way look at the takarah pare asti chet, that is one of the kar. Now cha is not, it is also one of the kar, but this will not stop here, right? Now the stutva becomes applicable, then munishcha becomes. Similarly, ta tha asti chet stuttam, shtunashtu. So that becomes applicable. So again there will be ramashtikate, munishtikate. So those will further there will be a step. Similarly, what about ka? Now, balakastaranti khar varna. Now, ka, kha, they are also khar. So cha, cha, they are also khar. So cha, cha, and ta, tha, they are also khar. Now we know this. If it is cha, cha, ta, tha, there is additional steps which are shnasho, shnasto, sto, shnasho, shnasto. So with those two sutras, there will be further changes. Munish, sha, and sha. Now what about ka, kha? We are not taking those examples here because there is a reason. We'll come to that soon. Similarly, pa, pha, we are not taking those examples here because we'll see that what happens next. Just keep that. And the Ushman also. Sha, sha, sa. What happens? We'll see next. Yeah, this will still apply. Visarjaniyasya saha will still apply. But there are additional sutras we need to know to get the full picture. But as far as the ta, tha, dante is concerned, kharvarna, this is the final. Balastatra, now thakara, mahaprana thakara, I don't remember any it doesn't have to be kriyapadam. Anyway, any other padam also you can put here. Do you know any other tha starting? Like thermometer? If nothing is available, you can just put thakar. Okay? Balakas thakara. So if this is a sandhi or samhita asti chet, it will become balakas thakara. You can keep it like this. Balakas thakara. So this is the final form as far as the khar, ta, tha, when they are there. Now cha, cha, ta, tha, we already know. Stuttam, stuttam bhavati. Now there remains ka, kha, pa, pha, and ushmana. So those are, we'll see further. Okay, any questions so far? We can move forward. Sharpare visarjaniyah iti agrimam sutram asti. शर्परः यस्मात् तादृशः खरिपरे विसर्गस्य विसर्गः एव स्यात्. Okay. शर्परः यस्मात् तादृशः खरिपरे विसर्गस्य विसर्गः एव. So what this means? शर यस्मात् परः अस्ति तादृशः खर्वर्णः परे अस्ति चेत् विसर्गः यत् पूर्वमस्ति यत्र अत्र विसर्जनीयस्य सः इत्यस्मात् सूत्रात् विसर्गः यः उत्पन्नः अस्ति यथा बालः इति उत्पन्नः. इदानीं बालः तत्र अत्र बालस्तत्र बालर्तत्र बालः तत्र इति विसर्गस्य इदानीं जन्म अभवत्. विसर्गस्य आदेशः अभवत्. इदानीं विसर्गादेशः अभवत्. इदानीं विसर्गस्य स्थाने सकारः भवति. अत्र खर्वस्थाने विसर्जने अत्र बालः तत्र विसर्गस्य आदेशः अभवत्. विसर्गस्य स्थाने सकारादेशः अभवत्. विसर्जनीयस्य सः इति खर्वर्णः परे अस्ति चेत् कदा अत्र तकारः वर्तते इति. But there is an apavada etc. here. Now what is the apavada? First apavada is this sharpare visarjaniya. So sharpare visarjaniya says, hold on. Don't apply this yet. If this condition is true, don't do this. So just keep the visarga. Don't change it to sakara. When that is a condition. Shar parah yasmat tadrisha karipare. Karvarna is there. Karvarna is the paravarna. So, for example, that balaha, balaha or balas, yeah, balaha. This is the karvasana visarjaniya. We have got balaha. After that, there is a tatra. If there is tatra, no problem. There is takar, no problem. Go and apply that visarjaniya sisaha. But if that karvarna is such, is that after the karvarna there is a sharvarna. After this karvarna there is a sharvarna. What is shar? Shar pratyahare ke varna santi?
श श स हकारं विहाय ऊष्माणः
हाँ. Sha, sha, sa. Ete varna santi. Shar pratyahare. Okay. Yes or no? Mahodaya?
Yes, Mother. Sure, sir.
Sharvarna asti. Where it is there? Okay, check here the Sharvarna. Here. The top here. Shar. Sa. Okay. So, one of those letters, sha, or sa. This one of these, if the one of these is after this paravarna, kharvarna. Paravarna has to be khar. Okay? But after this, one of this is there. Sha, sa. In that case, do not apply that visarjani saha because there is an apavada shar pare visarjaniha. After this paravarna, khar paravarna, there is a sha, sa. Then keep that visarga. It doesn't, even if there is samvita, okay? Then do not change it to, the ucharan doesn't change to sakara. With the visarjani sa. Udaharanam asti atra. Pratham udaharanam shitah kshuraha. Shitah kshuraha. Dashila asmin shitah पूर्ववर्ण का अस्ति संधि संहिता अस्ति अत्र पूर्ववर्ण कः संधि शिला भगिनी
पूर्ववर्ण विसर्गः
विसर्गः परवर्णः
छु छ छकारः
चकार इति संयुक्त पदं व्यञ्जनम् अस्ति. What are the components? Ka, anantram? Sure. After that there is a U. Okay, that is fine. Sure. But now ka and sha. So these are this is the condition here. So ka, is it a kharvarna? So there is a possibility of visarjaniyasya saha. So because kharvarna is khari pare, samhita asti khar asti pare, anantaram visarjaniyasya saha sakarasya visargasya sthane sakaradesha bhavitum arhati, parantu khar anantaram kim asti? Sha is sharvarnaha. Sha, sa, one of them. So in this case, this visarga will remain visarga. So it doesn't become shitaskhuraha. Shitaskhurana bhavati. It just remains shitakshuraha. Shitakshuraha. Samhita asti, remember, samhita asti. Even if there is no samhita also, that is fine. So you can pronounce visarga without samhita, shitaha, kshuraha. That is fine. But if there is a samhita, then pronunciation will be shitakshuraha. No, kshura is a kshurika. Churika. Churika. You know churika?
Knife.
Yes.
Knife.
Knife.
इति सामान्यतः कल्वनवर्गेषु पठ्यते छुरिका बट तस्य मूलपदमस्ति क्षु क्षु छुरिका एव maybe that its simplified form becomes churika but मूलपदमस्ति क्षुरिका or क्षौरः इति वदामः क्षौर means hair cutting, right? Hair cutting. क्षौरः. So क्षुरः is that knife, and then shitah means tikshanam, sharp. Shitah kshurah. Any other example with ksha? Any other word with ksha? See, for sandhi, to make a sandhi, the purva padam and the uttara padam, they don't need to be related to each other. It doesn't have to make sense by joining the two words. It could be any two words.
Kshalanam.
Kshalanam. So you can also shitah kshalanam. Why do you say shitah kshalanam? What is the relationship? It doesn't have to be relationship. Just shitah could be related to some other word in the sentence. So we don't have sandhi. We don't need to worry about the meaning of the words, how they are related. Just bring them together with the samhita. Like अथवा प्रातः क्षालनम. Like suppose प्रातः उत्थाय क्षालनम कुर्मः. So प्रातः क्षालनम. So in that case, the visargah उच्चारणं विसर्गः एव भवति. यथा प्रातः क्षालनम.
क्षय क्षणिकं.
क्षणिकं. क्षामः. Kshanah. So all those kshayah. If there is a visarga before this kshaya, so then it doesn't change to sa, remains visarga.
Kshayah padamasi kim?
Kshayah.
Ksharaha. Aksharaha ksharaha.
Ksharaha. Kshara asti. Kshara is also word. Adhikaha ksharaha. Kshara is like nasha. Adhikaha kshara.
Shipani.
Shipani. So here also the visarga adhikaha kshara. So even if there is samhita adhikaha ksharaha, so it will remain as a visarga. So this is like I think if you think of it like even if you try to make it is a samhita adhikaksharaha, and if you try to force a sakara there, it can't be pronounced properly. You can try that adhikaksharaha, like the ksha will not remain ksha, then there is a samhita bhanga bhavati adhikaksharaha, like so it's easier to pronounce with the keeping the visarga, even with the samvita. Adhikaksharaha. So that is easy to understand. So there are other examples with the shar varna. Anyane udahane, the shar pare shakara, kakaradanantaram shakara asti chet. Inantrim atra sakara asti. Sa. Drudaha charuhu. What is charuhu? What is charuhu? Charu is mushti. Yatha khadga mushti bhavati. Mushti is like a handle, right? Charu drudaha mushti. Yatha khadgasya mushti bhavati. Khadgasya handle or knife's handle. Anyway. So that is drudaha. Drudaha means nischalam. Nischala asti. It's a stable, firm. So like a firm grip. Drudaha charuhu. Atrapi takara asti. Yatha balakah tatrapi takara asti. Tatra. Parantu anantaram sharvarna nasti. Takara anantaram. Atra sharvarnasya udaharanam charuhu. दृढ़ः छरुः विसर्गस्य स्थाने विसर्ग एव दृढ़स्थरुः सकार न भवति मृगः साति साति लाइक भक्षणे खादति इति अर्थः मृगः साति उदाहरणानि सुलभमस्ति नेक्स्ट वन वाशरी so here we took the example of this sure. So now Vashari, there is another Vikalpa Sutram atra. Visarjaniyasya saha visargasya sthane sakaradesha abhavat. Kada karipare. Karvarnaha punaha vargasya pratama द्वितीय स्तंभस्य वर्णाः अनन्तरं शेषस्य तो न वाशरी इति अस्ति वाशरी किं शर् वर्णः परे अस्ति चेत् न शर् वर्ण इज डायरेक्टली आफ्टर द डायरेक्टली आफ्टर द विसर्ग इट इज द परवर्णः डायरेक्ट श श स परे अस्ति चेत् तदा किं भवति वा मीन्स् व्हाट इज वा you have seen this right in sutram va tasya arthah kah bhavati vikalpena bhavati means optionally it is up to us even if it is samvita okay samvita asti chedapi vikalpena bhavati so purvarnah visargah paravarnah sharvarnah shashasa directly the previous sutra remember the previous sutra and this sutra what is the difference previous sutra is this sharvarna is after the kharvarna in the paravarna but here it is directly the paravarna shashasa idanim visargasya visargah eva va syat va means vikalpena syat उदाहरणं शिशुः शेते पूर्ववर्णः विसर्गः परवर्णः शकारः किं भवति अत्र विकल्पेन विसर्जनीयस्य सः भवति शिशुश्चेते और विकल्पेन विसर्गस्य स्थाने विसर्गः एव तिष्ठति उच्चारणकालेपि संहितायां शिशुश्चेते either you can pronounce it like that shishushete or shishushete for me this one is easy shishushete any other example with sharvarna anybody any other word you can think of, starting with sha sha sa purva padam you can put anything with the visarga right you can say balaka also
shanihi shanihi shanivar
shanivarah balakah shani अथवा दिवसः शनिवासरः दिवसः शनिवासरः
संचरति
संचारः वायुः संचारः वायुः संचारः there you can वायुः or वायुस् you can keep both वायुः संचारः so वायुस् double sa वायुः संचारः और वायुः संचारः you can keep both
सम उपसर्ग योजित समस्त धातु
सम न अत्र So we are talking about Purvarna, Paravarna. Purvarna, Visarga. Paravarna has to be one of the Sha, Sha, Sa.
Right. But the Paravarna can be any padam with some upasarga.
No, where is some Upasarga?
No, if you take any word that we can
Okay.
take
Anyway, Sanskritam, for example.
Sanskritam.
Yeah. Or Sarati, Vayuhu Sarati. Vayus Sarati, Vayus Sarati.
Sankhya api shad.
Sankhya, Shad.
Shiva.
बालकः षड् बालकः षड्
Shiva.
शिवः शिव सो शर्परे विसर्जनीय वाशरी वाशरी विकल्पेन शर्परे विसर्गस्य विसर्ग एव भवति अन्यथा सकारः भवति विसर्जनीयस्य सह इति